some Ugandan members of parliament are calling for investigations into the death of Internal Affairs Minister and former Chief of Defense Forces General Aronda. The MPs say the sudden death raises strong suspicions of possible foul play.
Incensed and shocked at how the amiable Internal Affairs Minister General Aronda died, some members of parliament called government to establish a committee to investigate circumstances under which the minister died.
We want to dispel any kind of suspicion that there was foul play in his death. If it was there, let us take action, because there has always been suspicion that certain generals were supposed to be killed. Those who didn't support the Mohozi project.
I mean, you have speculations surrounding death of a prime minister. I'm a commander, intelligence chief, and you do not want that investigated?
I think Africans should learn to accept death, because even someone who dies of old age, people want to find out the cause of the death. I think let us be kind to the family members.
The members of parliament commended the former commander of defense forces and internal affairs minister General Aronda for his patriotic service, saying his death is a tragic loss to the country.
I have worked with General Aronda since I joined the army. He was a very, very transparent army officer who was always pursuing the right way without bending the law.
The legislators say upon his death, General Aronda had redeemed the image of the once tainted Minister of Internal Affairs.
We've seen the law on national identity card, which I think will change the way we are doing business in our country.
When Aronda went, sanity was brought. Fake passports were recalled. It is now so difficult to get passports. Every Ugandan arrested in Europe is carrying a Ugandan passport, yet they are Nigerians and Ghanaians. So under Aronda's tenure, it became more clear the procedures for getting passports.
According to government officials, a waitress aboard the Emir's flight to Dubai found General Aronda unconscious in his seat he was traveling in the business class. The fire-spitting legislators have also expressed disappointment over blocking journalists from covering the funeral arrangements at the deceased's home in Uziga, saying causes more suspicion.
It would be unfortunate if at all journalists are barred from any kind of investigations, because they are supposed to tell us as it is, so that we don't create other stories.
This was a public servant. He had opened himself up to public scrutiny and to public life. What is so private about his home? I think that is equally suspicious. I would appeal to government to be transparent in this.
According to the Minister of Internal Affairs, the minister was traveling from South Korea in company of the National Identification and Registration Authority Executive Director Judith Obitele Gama and the NILA Board Chairman John Kasenene. The minister's aide, whose name was not given, was also on the same flight. Sam Ivana Mugabe, Waswa Hassan, NBS, Sunset.